It's Tuesday night, folks. You know what that means? It is NXT, and we are those NXT guys. That's Table. I'm coughed up. No, wait. I mean, that's Bear. I'm Hosier, and we are back after the great illness of 2024 has passed through this house, and we have all survived. And Bear, what a very interesting night we have, as we have a major contract signing tonight for October 1st on the CW between Ethan Page and Trick Williams for the NXT title, and only so far, which you know there's going to be a lot more. There's only 3 confirmed matches for this evening.
Yeah, we're going to have a ton more added.
Lyra is back to help Tatum battle Rosemary and Wendy Chu. Javon and Cedric team up to face No Quarter Catch Crew after Tavion Heights cost the OG a possible Heritage Cup victory, and Lola takes on Fatal Influences, JC Jane, and of course, the Second City Saint of Chicago comes to NXT with an announcement. The one and only CM Punk is on NXT, Bear. Good evening, and what say you?
I like CM Punk on NXT. And we knew that we were getting him in Chicago in a couple of weeks, but I didn't know that it was going to be this soon that we would see him on NXT TV. But I'm pumped. I'm excited. Listen, we're in a good build. Chicago is feeling like a PLE.
It is.
Chicago, and I get why, and I'm fine with it. I'm not complaining about it. I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm happy. But it is starting to feel like Chicago is going to be a big night. I am just hoping that arena is packed.
Well, I can tell you right now, October 8th in St. Louis has been moved from the arena they were originally into another arena that I think is only a 4,000-seater.
Smart move.
Yes.
Smart move.
If you are not going to have the people, don't have that type of arena. So whatever CM Punk is saying tonight, and I have no idea about tickets because no one is posting anything, but you cannot have the Allstate Arena be half empty.
No, you can't.
I mean, you have Bianca and Jade Cargill showing up.
Right.
I think Tyrese Halliburton from the Indiana Pacers is showing up tonight on NXT, but there were others who said they were coming to Chicago for NXT.
Yeah,
so
we can't have. Ooh, Ava's starting. Are we starting with the signing right away?
We are.
All right, we're getting right into it. We'll have to talk more about our opinions on that in a minute. But Ava is standing in the ring, and I gotta turn up the volume. Big debut on the CW coming up. It's going to be crazy. NXT will be the only WWE programming on, what is it called? Broadcast. What's it called? I forget. It's not like Fox and like network television, right? Like the CW is not like regular TV like USA is a
it's technically still considered a broadcast cable.
A broadcast cable channel. So NXT will be the only WWE programming on broadcast cable.
Yes.
Which is insane. It's gonna be crazy. It's crazy times happening. Ooh,
I like that. The Miz, there you go.
We're gonna get Miz TV on NXT, huh? Miz NXT. Ooh, yeah. So we're finally getting the one-on-one since Battleground. Battlefield Battleground. So
all right, this time to whoop that trick. Yeah, man.
Shuggy duggy quack quack.
Yeah, man.
I mean, after this, they can pretty much just send Booker to the back, right? We don't need him for anything else the rest of the night. Yeah, to lower my chair a little bit.
He was feeling kind of tally.
Where's Javon when I need him? He did. Pete Dunne is he was a butch. He's not a butch anymore.
Well, he's still a butch, according to Trek. They had a great last man standing match.
They really did.
It was a great match.
It was going off what's it called, through the table.
Then Ethan Page kind of begging Pete Dunne to get up. Come on, get up. I enjoyed that part.
Somebody start giving like stuff that I did not expect Trick to do.
Yes.
And like Trick is not that pro wrestler to be doing things like that. And so everybody give Trick the credit where credit is due. Because Pete Dunne is not an easy person to hang in that ring with.
Yes.
So.
This is one of the best entrance songs that WWE has.
They did great with this one.
Huh. They're trying to sing the Joe Hendry song.
Are you though? Are you, Ethan?
Maybe $1,000.
Maybe $1,000.
He was talking to someone and she's like, please don't put me through a table.
Good point. Good point.
He has been. Oh, now he's only looking like $600. We didn't steal it.
Ethan.
I mean, he got lucky.
He got lucky that night. Yes.
Who was the third person in that match?
It was Trick, Ethan, Javon, and Spears.
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't pin Trick.
No.
He pinned Javon.
Yes.
Because Trick hit Ethan with the I call it the Trick knee. I think Trick knee is a much better than whatever his running knee is.
Where are you from? I'm from Trick knee.
Trick knee. So he hit him with the Trick knee or whatever his finishing the knee is, the running knee is. And then Ethan fell on top of Javon.
Yeah.
And Spears pulled Trick out of the way.
There you go. Eidetic memory over here.
When it comes to wrestling, yeah.
kick in the groin.
He just went through a table last week. Ethan Page, he just went through a table last week.
Ethan Page has some anger issues. Wow.
Listen, Ethan. Listen, Ethan.
Wow, I am not about that.
No, you don't speak to Ava that way.
TKO board is going to be coming after you.
I hope she puts you in a match tonight now.
An absolute monster of a man.
Absolute monster of a man.
Two monsters.
Meat slapping Tuesdays.
Seriously. Uh-oh.
Ooh. Here we go. Listen, this build back to Cody and Oba
Yeah.
is going perfect. This is exactly what I
Exactly
wanted.
what you said you wanted, and exactly what is happening. Is there any way we can remove this thing here on top of the camera? Chris has a very elaborate camera set up with lots of gadgets in and around his camera. And he uses his handy tool, the scissor. Saturday night main event is back, folks. 4 episodes a year on NBC. I believe Jesse Ventura is coming back as color commentator. I believe, because I know they signed Jesse Ventura, Bear. Oh, contract. We're just breaking stuff here. Hey, I can see.
And that's what's important, is that you be able to see things.
Yeah, I want to be able to see things. I like sight.
You do? How I know ripples. Do you feel clean as a whistle?
I do. I really, really do.
All right, strong opening to NXT. Strong opening
Did
to.
they actually sign the contract?
I don't think they did.
So we're getting this again.
I think so. Or like we'll get some backstage stuff. Tum 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 tums.
Tums. All right. I'm still going to say it. The new SmackDown logo is sick.
New SmackDown logo is sick. Does NXT is? Do you think do we see a little bit of an NXT rebrand
I do. Yeah,
coming for the CW? Yeah.
absolutely.
Punk comes out and just talks for 2 hours. Surprise. What surprise?
Huh.
What could the surprise be?
That's why it's a surprise.
I don't like it. I want to know. Are we not going to get the surprise until the end of the what's it called now, too?
They did a great little vignette promo last week.
They did.
Under the bed, in the closet, and all that stuff. At Halloween Havoc. Ah.
Yeah, you can't call them the Terror Twins.
We already have those.
We already got the Terror Twins. Oh, that was a weird lockout.
Yeah. What was that?
Lyra's standing in the corner going, what did I get myself into?
He's like, you know what? After this, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm going back to Monday Night Raw or on Raw or SmackDown.
Not Raw.
Raw.
I think she's on Raw.
She is on Raw, yeah. She was
I'm
ringside
smart.
for the Zoe Stark match last
She
night.
was. That's right. Is there somewhat of a fear that we're gonna get a what's it called turn on Lyra here too at some point? A Tatum turn. Tatum turn.
Well, we already had Lyra turn on Tatum,
We did.
a mini one, right?
Yeah.
Threw her into the stairs and then got drafted.
Right.
I don't know. You think Tatum would join this
That's my thing. Is like, yes,
this Halloween group here?
that might be the move, but also like, I'd hate to see Tatum and Lyra fighting again. We just got a reunion.
And there
All
it
right.
is. Tony D versus Hammerstone. What happens when you don't get the job done, eh? Capiche?
You know what happens when Tony pays you and you don't do the job? You end up sleeping with the fishes.
Uh-oh. The two best friends.
They are cute together.
Most people end their commercials with a happy family. I end mine with an angry goat.
Me. All right. So, any idea what Ava's surprise could be?
The only thing I could think of is Motor City Machine Guns has signed
Ooh,
with NXT.
that's an interesting surprise.
Or one of the other two female wrestlers will be in St. Louis or
Delta or
Stephanie
McCoy.
Yeah. Otherwise, no, I don't know.
Try to
Or
think,
Tyrese
like,
Halliburton, because supposedly he's going to be there tonight or next week. There was an exchange between him and Shawn Michaels. A lot happening here.
A lot happening here.
A lot.
I'm just trying to rack my brain. I'm trying to think through like a TNA person showing up. Like, we haven't seen Joe Hendry in a few weeks. Could it be a Joe Hendry appearance?
Breaking news 17 minutes ago, Randy Orton will compete on NXT when it heads to St. Louis on October 8th.
Wow. That's big.
Come on, St. Louis. Buy some damn tickets.
Yeah. Seriously.
It's the best show on TV.
Maybe that's the surprise? Well, it wouldn't be a surprise anymore.
No.
Right? Because we just broke it on X Twitter. X Twitter. It is X Twitter because it used to be Twitter.
All right, I have a joke for you.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm waiting.
What type of coordination does Whitney Houston have?
I don't know what type.
Hand I.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that's what you come to WrestlePool for, is for
entertainment.
For entertainment.
Last time Randy Orton competed on NXT was March 27th, 2013.
Wow. It's been over 10 years. That's insane. No cheddar. Four years of free Red Lobster.
don't even know if there's a Red Lobster around here.
Celebration. I think that's the closest one.
Those biscuits are something else, though.
I've never had them.
I don't think you would ever go into a Red Lobster.
No, I'd die.
Yeah, we don't like that. That's not a good idea.
I'd walk in and go.
Someone sitting behind you cracking open a crab leg, it falls into your mashed potatoes.
Immediately. Immediate done.
Done. Can't do it.
Straight to jail. You go straight to jail.
Looked like she was going to hit the ref. Tatum Paxley is so good. She really, really is.
It's incredible. She's ready for like a main event run.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like it's time to give her a main event shot and let her take on Roxanne. Ooh,
That looked a bit stiff.
a little bit, a little bit.
Right in the medulla, says Booker T.
Alligators are ornery because of their enlarged medulla oblongata.
That's where that's from.
Mama says alligators are ornery because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush to brush them with. Oh, foot on the
Good
rope.
Ring awareness.
Good job by the referee catching that. Could you imagine them doing replay review in matches? Like that would be like 1, 2, 3. Ref like misses
Gunther
the foot
wouldn't
on the
be king of the ring.
He wouldn't be king of the ring. Like, could you imagine 1, 2, 3 celebration? Ref's getting this is going to instant replay, folks. Ref goes over the monitor. Yep. Oh, shoulder top. We're running it back.
Could add a certain level of entertainment.
It could. It would be interesting.
Just something you're going to have to build into the matches. Oh, how cute. Who's this?
That's one of the new backstage people. Nada.
With the white vest.
Oh, yeah. I'm really interested that it's interesting to me they brought him in as Hammerstone, like not Alex Hammerstone. Like
Yeah.
they just using his last name.
Now, did TNA change that?
I don't know if TNA calls him Alex Hammerstone or if they call him Hammerstone, but I mean, it feels very old regime WWE to have him just be like, hey, you've got one name, it's your last name.
Yeah.
Like when they were trying to call Matt Riddle just Riddle.
Yeah.
Like they tried to get rid of his first name. It would have been better if they just called him Matt. Now coming to the ring, Matt.
Wait, that'd almost be as good as Big Bill.
Big Bill. He's a big butch. I try.
You do try. You know who might be coming back soon? Just thinking of time. Charlotte. I know this is not the time to be talking about Charlotte, but since we're in commercials,
she should be recovered.
Close.
Oh yeah, like recovery should be done. She should be on her. I would think that we're getting something soon. If we're gonna get a women's War Games match at Survivor Series, I think that the two teams are probably going, I would assume, are going to be Rhea and Liv. As that boils to a head, you could use that storyline to do a women's. And so, do you see Rhea calling on these massive?
Wow, that's actually a really good idea.
Like Rhea has to go and pull on Charlotte, Becky, maybe adding Bianca. They have a good history, the two of them.
I didn't even think of that. But
that could be a good way.
Because I'm trying to think, like, what would be the War Games match for the women this year? There is nothing that stands out.
I don't think there's anything that... I think Rhea and Liv is the one that stands out as having a War Games, being worthy of a War Games match. I don't think there's any other women's storyline right now, but Bailey and Nia.
No.
You know.
Raw versus SmackDown? Team Raw, Team SmackDown?
You could do a Team Raw, Team SmackDown, but I mean, I'd rather it be story driven than be just, let's just do the brands. I think Liv and Rhea makes a great.
No, I know you're 100% right. I'm just trying to,
and that's also the
think
other thing,
something else.
The other thing too, which they've done a really good job with War Games, in that it's not like for a belt, it's not for a title. It's always been about something bigger than a title, which is like so that's why, like, yes, Liv has the women's world championship, but it's not going to be about it at that point. It's going to be about Liv coming in and being this home wrecker. My question would be, who do you have? I think it's easy on the Rhea side of things, like Rhea calling in the Beckys and the Charlottes, especially because of the history that she has with those two, and them being her two biggest accomplishments and beating them both at WrestleMania. Yeah. So the question becomes, who do you put on Liv's team? Like,
yeah, she doesn't really have a lot of friends. I'm going to assume if Raquel's healthy, she would come back.
Ooh, heel Raquel? That'd be fun.
Can you recruit like a Shayna Baszler?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Io Sky and Kairi Sane now are more like, you have to have Io. Rhea would have to get Io Sky. You have to have a War Game.
Yes.
Io's been in every single.
She has.
And she'll fly off the top of the cage with a garbage can on her.
She will, because she already has.
All right. Charlie Dempsey's personality is like oatmeal.
Yeah. The Don. We're gonna see Tony beat Alex Hammerstone here, which is fine. Like I'm not, but the question is, will we see some sort of? Well, I think we're gonna see an appearance from Oba here too, with
Yeah.
all of this happening. So what is wrong with him?
Seriously. Pay him 1 week, fight him the next.
There you go. Well, when he doesn't get the job done, Tony D paid him to do a specific job, and he didn't do it. Okay. Okay.
There he is, the beast.
Watching on. Ooh. Wow.
That's power.
Yeah, Tony's not a little boy. So.
No.
Come on, Tony. I love this. This is what storytelling is.
Is he losing confidence in himself right now?
100%.
Wow.
I love this. This is so good. This is so good.
Wow.
Beautifully
Well
done.
Yeah.
Beautifully done.
Huh.
Love it. Absolutely
Yeah.
love this.
That is very well done.
Because it's when he beats Obafemi,
Yeah.
it's going to make it so much sweeter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Love that. That was incredible.
Oh,
Oh my God, Wes.
Wes is on a different level.
It's going to be a really good match.
It is. There he is.
I'm guessing that's not the surprise, though.
Yeah, gold medalist. That might be the surprise.
Yeah, that's definitely not the surprise. She was making such a big deal to like have that so nonchalantly happen.
Jalen Brunson's going to come out and attack him. He's creepy.
A little bit creepy. Although he gives me Diddy vibes.
Diddy got arrested.
Diddy did get arrested, but you know what are you going to do? Tie up a pony?
He done tied up a lot of things. Ponies are not one of them.
All right, 45 minutes into NXT here. We still don't have a contract signed.
We don't.
Tony D'Angelo is losing all faith in himself.
He is.
Obafemi is still a monster. And
Always will be.
and I don't know what's happening anymore.
So far, a great 45 minutes.
It's been a really good 45 minutes. I'm anxious to see what this surprise is. I'm anxious to hear from Punk. When is that gonna happen?
That's what I'm most interested in.
What if the surprise is AJ? I don't know why it would be AJ, but what if?
I'm down.
I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back.
Okay. Nope. There's been a lot of talk of Motor City Machine Guns coming to NXT, which is a very intriguing signing since WWE truly does not respect tag team wrestling. As you could see by the Judgment Day waiting 71 days to defend their tag titles, which is asinine, if you ask me. Now, hopefully they try and change the tag division, but who knows? And then the Lucha Brothers supposedly coming to NXT as well. Stephanie Vekor. I mean, they are really trying to load up the NXT roster. And I've always said this, you have to have the mix of veteran and the developmental. There has to be a blend there, right? You can't just have all developmental in NXT because they need to get the reps versus people who have already gotten so many reps within the professional wrestling world. So I like it, but I just feel bad for these tag teams that are coming because they're going to go on the main roster and they're going to wrestle once a month, maybe twice a month. They're never going to get on a PLE. It's going to be very rare that a tag team ever gets on PLE. It's almost like back in the day when WWE used to have like the A market, B market shows, and the main guys used to go A market, and then there would be like a lower end main guy that would go to the B town and run that when it was just Monday Night Raw. I think that's what they're doing with like your Raw and SmackDown main events. They're treating those like low-end PLE main events, and then they're putting, obviously, your big stories on the PLEs, which doesn't make any sense because there's more than enough time to have tag team wrestling. There's more than enough time for them to have more women's wrestling. But big news there with Motor City Machine Guns. But there's been no reports of when they start yet. So I'll be very, very curious to see how that is. Oh, we got some JC Jane here. Well, she is the next it girl. Jada Parker has next. Don't hate, Miss Henley. You are a cookie. Little rivalry there.
This is all part of the Jada turn.
Yeah.
Turning Jada babyface.
Yeah, absolutely. That is Eddie Thorpe.
I need to know, what's this lounge?
So no, this is not like a preemptive match. Why not announce it?
Oh yeah, like they didn't have to make this match tonight, right? But it wasn't.
No.
But it wasn't announced. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a big Eddie Thorpe fan.
Me either.
That's insane. Saturday night's main event is coming back.
I think they said they're doing 4 a year.
That's crazy. And it's gonna be live on NBC. You said?
Yes.
Collision will be extra collision-y that night for those nights.
They're going to change the name to 42 Car Pileup.
They're gonna have to.
Did you hear they might be doing a show called Shockwave on FS1 or Fox?
I did hear that. I keep
Because that's what they need, another show.
Yeah. Jesus. Well, with 300 signed talent, yeah, you need to have enough TV time for everyone.
That's a good point. Randy Orton is facing Javon Evans in St. Louis. Wow.
That's insane.
Oh, poor Javon.
That's crazy. Good for Javon. Like,
seriously.
yeah, in this locker room, I don't get along with him.
He's lying.
I am. I'm lying.
Good. I'm happy he lost.
He's creepy.
Yeah.
He should call Diddy. Oh!
Did he close his car door at least? Or turn off the car?
Nope. Punk.
Do we think he's wrestling in Chicago?
He better be. Like, he better be wrestling in Chicago.
Right?
You want to sell out that place, Punk better be wrestling in Chicago.
Who should he wrestle on the NXT roster?
Oh, great question. Obviously, like, we're not going to see an Ethan or a Trick. Trying to think of other. We're probably getting Tony and Obafemi in Chicago.
Or St. Louis.
But Tony's from Chicago, so that's why I think you have to do that match in Chicago.
Yeah. And you want Tony to lose in Chicago, right?
I want Tony to lose in Chicago.
I'm with you.
Do that match in Chicago and have him lose. Like, if he's gonna win, let him win at Halloween Havoc. Like, let's go all the way to that. But just because, like, the absolute devastation that everybody's gonna feel, because, like, especially after tonight now, because we all know how good Tony is, and we're all behind Tony, and the fact that he's lacking in his like, the story's gonna be there. So I want him to lose in Chicago. But you probably still got to do Oba and Tony in Chicago. I'm trying to think of the men's roster in NXT. Not Lexus King. I mean, there's no point in him wrestling Shawn Spears, but Shawn's hurt.
Lexus King might be a good one. Not a big fan of Lexus King or that ugly beard, but
it would help Lexus, like, a lot.
Yeah. So then go from that angle. Like, who needs the
Lexus
rub?
King is probably the guy that, like, we know had the potential and it's just not showing, and so, like, just having him wrestle Punk would be helpful. Who else? I'm trying to think of, like, I'm looking at you.
You should wrestle Blake Howard.
Go, Blake, go.
Brooks Jensen?
I thought about Brooks. I did have Brooks in my head.
Ridge Holland?
That could be fun.
Handicap match. Hank and Tank versus CM Punk.
I'm in for it. That would just be such a fun match. Like, poor Punk.
Ooh.
Oh, Joe Coffey, Gallus. Someone like a Miles Bourne could be good.
There's Ridge.
Shawn Spears. I don't know. I'm going
to go Joe Coffey.
I mean, I like that. That'd be a fun match.
You want to go to Survivor Series?
For what? $1 million?
I don't know why I clicked on this.
All right. Oh, here he comes. I guess we're going to find out who he's going to be wrestling in.
If he's wrestling.
Punk's like, this is different. I don't think he's been in front of a crowd this small since his ROH days, probably.
He did wrestle for AEW.
AEW does have bigger crowds than the Performance Center can fit. I will say that.
As they move to CW, I really like how they're blending the main roster in with NXT.
100%.
I think it's borderline like perfect how they're doing it.
It's what NXT is. NXT is going to need a little shot of main roster every once in a while.
Of course.
Well, it was right around this time last year that we got the whole Cena thing, and Becky was on.
Yeah.
You know, this was about that same time.
They're just chanting anything. Hey, Punk, that's why we're here.
Yeah. Come join WrestlePool. We just said that. I wouldn't go that far. Oh my God, Punk.
Yeah.
Roxanne.
Odd. She gonna fangirl now?
Yeah, just a little bit. Stupid thumbs up.
There it is.
Oh! Come on, let's get an AJ. Come on, AJ. I hope AJ's a surprise now. Oh, Roxy. Roxy.
That was incredible.
Wow. Wow. Wow, Rock. She's on a new level.
She really is.
Julia's gonna kill you. Wow.
Great match.
Wow. Wow, Punk. All right, come on, just bring out AJ. This has to be AJ
Or it's Julia.
or Julia's coming out, but the beautiful madness.
They tell us we're getting a contract signing. We don't get it. They're telling us we're getting an announcement from Punk. We don't get
We
it.
don't get it. We're supposed to get a surprise. We're not getting it. That was it.
Is he going to be the special guest referee?
Oh, maybe. We got nothing. We got nothing.
Whole lot of hooey.
Very good exchange from Punk and
Yeah.
Roxanne. But we got no payoff.
We got nothing. Whoa!
What was that, Ren? What the?
Jesus Christ.
What is happening tonight? I feel like we haven't seen the end of Punk though. I feel like Punk's gonna come back and be like, I had something to say.
I hope so, because I wanted to hear it.
And then he's gonna say what he was supposed to say before he was so rudely interrupted.
That was a great exchange.
It was a very good exchange.
Roxanne holding herself with one of the greatest to ever pick up a microphone.
100%, which, like, wow.
I should have been a Drew McIntyre fan, she said.
Like, Roxy, the balls.
Seriously.
So, very interesting. Really good exchange. I thoroughly enjoyed um what's it called? What's it called? Retort in the I had a chip on my shoulder that was about the size of you. I also think I always preferred your wife line was good from Roxy, but no, just really good exchange. And like, again, Roxanne's on a new level. She keeps saying things like, I'm untouchable. And the more and more we go with this, the more and more I believe it to be true.
But I feel like once she loses that belt, she's going up immediately.
She has to.
Yeah.
You can't like when, because the reason I think she will lose that belt at the height of her momentum.
Yeah.
Which will just push her into, and like, if you're going to do that, she needs to go up to the main roster and needs to be, I'm not saying that she needs to be in like a world title picture right away, but hopefully by that point we have a mid-card women's title and a women's IC title or United States Championship, and she could go straight into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just what a, like, she's on a new level, and it's just brought such, like, especially with such a stacked women's division.
Yeah.
Like, so
she's going to fit right in, and she's going to be right to the top.
Straight to the top. But with that said, I would like for Punk to still be talking to us. I would like for him to tell us what he was going to tell us. Hopefully it's good things. And his tricep is not torn. Feel as if I'm free from allergies. No way.
You wish you were free from allergies.
Be amazing. Like, that'd be so
Is that something they can't cure?
Yeah, they have shots. I don't know how good they work.
Shot. Everybody. So you've never tried them, is what you're saying?
I've never taken the allergy shots, no.
Because you do the
inhaler, not cocaine. Yes.
No, that's not the sound of cocaine.
It's not. I've never done cocaine, so I wouldn't know.
Neither have I.
Right. So we wouldn't know what it actually sounds like. So it could be the sound of cocaine. The inhaler. Yes, I have my inhaler that I use.
Hammer stone.
Yes, you are, Tony.
There it is.
There we go.
There's only one man who can train him. Chad Gable.
I knew exactly where you were going with that, too. Come on, young OG, get him.
How is he going to fare against Randy Orton?
He's going to be bouncy. Randy can't bounce.
That's going to be one hell of an RKO.
Oh, my goodness. They're going to come up with something insane.
That is so funny.
I very much like Tavion's new gear. Before he went to Japan, he was in tights.
Yeah.
And it looked okay, but it wasn't. I like Tavion in the singlet. I think he just looks better.
Jesus. Parentheses.
This is wrestling that you don't need to pay attention to because nothing important actually happens here.
What is that?
Mr. Beast's onboarding document for like new employees. That's interesting.
Did you say Mr. Beast?
Yeah.
Huh. Is that something you're going for?
No, it was just sent to me. I guess a document that leaked out on LinkedIn.
Interesting. Is he still doing well on YouTube? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's still doing fantastic on YouTube because he's Mr. Beast. It looks more like 40% to me. All right, I will say this. The first 45 minutes were good. Chaos has ensued, and I don't know what to think about this NXT anymore. Like, it's just like
everywhere,
all over the place.
Another show I don't watch.
A lot of shows I don't watch.
Now, has Miles Bourne come through the developmental?
Yes. I don't know if he was an NIL. I think he was a wrestler prior to.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, let's find out.
Yeah, only WWE.
Only WWE.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we know if he was an NIL?
From March 17, 2022, he was announced as a class of recruits.
So he's an NIL
Yeah.
recruit.
He's in the same group as Roxanne.
Oh, really?
Roxanne, Thea Hale. I think that's Sol Ruka.
That is Sol Ruka, yeah.
Fallon Henley.
Wow. That is a class. Is that Kiana James down in the center?
I think so. I think that's OTM, I think.
That is OTM. Hank.
Yeah. So.
Stacks.
Yep.
Who's that up in the left?
I don't know.
I can't tell who that is.
Huh.
Who's the guy that they released recently? Was a big shock that they released him from NXT. Oh my goodness. No, I can't remember his name.
Drew Gulak.
No. It was like a massive shock that they had released this guy.
Gabe Stevenson.
No.
Von Wagner. Cameron Grimes.
No. Kion Quinn. Zion Quinn. Is that him?
It might be.
I don't, yeah.
Huh.
I don't know if that's Zion. If that might have been Zion Quinn in that class too. That was not Zion Quinn. I'm an idiot.
You're not an idiot. You're very smart. On Tuesdays.
On Tuesdays. Not this Tuesday, apparently.
Well, at least you didn't make any predictions today.
I didn't. I don't know, with all the chaos that is happening tonight, I don't know that I could have, I'd be jumping out the window right now. You can't just go around slapping people, man.
Ow. Is that a headbutt?
Like a spinning,
or is that supposed to be a slam? Like a splash?
I don't know if it's supposed to be a slam or a splash or a headbutt, or an elbow. But I think it's a combination of all. Ha ha ha. Wow.
You know the show? Oh wait, hold on.
I was a little late on the graphic there, guys.
So I have an idea for a NXT Premium Live event.
Yes.
You know the show? Well, this might be a bad example, but Joe's versus the Pros.
Yes.
I think they should. It really is a bad example, so forget that. Bring back former NXT stars.
Ooh.
The Bronze, the Ilias, the Carmelos,
Yes.
the Tiffys,
Yep.
and do a main roster versus NXT kind of showdown.
Ooh. I like that. I like that a lot. Kind of like
I don't know what you would call it or anything.
I do like that a lot, especially like this new NXT that was, you know,
You can even do it on Tuesday nights.
no, it'd be a PLE.
Yeah.
Yeah, make that a PLE definitely, 100%. But it's like the there's a thing with a thing that does a thing.
What thing?
All the things.
Oh.
I got distracted by me flexing. Oh, look at that getting moist and meaty.
Yes, you are.
There's we had I can't. All right. You have that NXT Black and Gold era,
Yes.
which is now kind of the top of the main card, like top. They're the top of the main roster right now. The Seth Rollins, the KOs, the even all the way down to like the Garganos and Ciampas, right?
Yes.
Like that are on the main roster. You have that era. Then you have this like that terrible NXT 2.0 era. But that debuted the likes of a Braun Breaker and a Carmelo Hayes and that had to kind of get through NXT 2.0 to get to what NXT, and then they bridged the gap and then made what NXT is today and have now left. And now today you have this new NXT that is the Trick Williams and the Ethan Pages of the. You have these three generations that you could have a lot of fun with on a PLE. Tag matches, triple threats, fatal four ways, like just a lot of fun stuff that like lumberjack match where each side of the ring is a different era. So I'm with you. Great idea. Book it.
Book it T.
Book it T, and then you gotta flex. Oh yeah.
Your farmer's tan is starting to show.
Oh yeah. I should really get that taken care of. You'd think going on a cruise for a week would have taken care of this, but
well, if you're wearing shirts like this all the time, no.
I wasn't. I was wearing tank tops.
Oh.
So I was tank top boy.
Oh, you're a tank top boy, all right.
Yeah,
Whoa!
thumbs down over your head. The Factory. That's the venue they moved it to?
Yes. I don't know if it's a 3,000 or 4,000 seater. Oh my god. That's crazy.
Oh, this is going to be super cool.
Yeah. Why do you say that?
It's like a music venue. Let me find a picture. But that's it.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. Like listen, if NXT goes on the road, I don't know how. I wonder. I have to figure out how many seats this is. But if NXT goes on the road and they can do venues like that,
Be perfect.
oh my, it'll be amazing. Let's see, capacity 3,000 people. Seated shows is only 2,300 people. So with the ring and everything in there, I think you're.
Are they going to put the ring on the stage?
No. The stage is where the entrance will be, and then you'll do the ring right in the middle of the room there. I think that this actually could work out really well for them. It's going to be. I think it could be really cool.
Yeah. Looks good.
It's going to be awesome. Makes me want to go to St. Louis.
I want to go to St. Louis in the worst way.
Ooh.
I like this Dion Lennox kid.
Yeah, I like him. We've seen him a couple times at in NXT live shows. He's been very good. He wrestled Shawn Spears on the first one that we went to.
He did.
He did the cartwheel.
Yep.
And then Shawn Spears said no more cartwheels. It was fun.
I think the only other match left is Lola Vice and JC Jane.
We have a match left?
Lola Vice and JC Jane.
That's all right. Hard out at 10:08, right? brother. All right, so we're gonna do this, and then we'll do the contract signing, and maybe we'll get the surprise from Ava.
I really think it was Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, then that's BS.
Yeah.
Football is stupid.
Why is football stupid?
I don't know. It's like baseball.
That's not true.
Baseball is terrible. I'd rather watch AEW than baseball.
Well, that just shows how dumb you are.
Or how dumb baseball is. You know, because it's baseball. Baseball.
Yeah. I haven't watched much baseball this season. If we're being honest.
Well, obviously you should watch more baseball.
No. Yankees are just going to aggravate me come October. So.
What happens if they win the World Series? Then you'll be wrong.
I'll be very wrong, but I'll be very happy. I'm going to watch the playoffs. But.
You know what? I'll watch the playoffs with you.
No, you won't.
I won't. Definitely not.
I know. They're doing well, to be honest. Yeah. But
are they doing as well as this night of NXT?
no. Yeah. Actually, they're doing better.
No chaos?
Oh, there's always chaos with the Yankees.
Well, apparently there's also always chaos with NXT on Tuesday.
Seriously.
Can't just keep things simple here, guys.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes it's way too simple.
The Jets are playing the Patriots on Thursday night? I did not know that.
Yep. First 3 games in 11 days. Someone likes the Jets when they make the schedule.
I mean, but do they have a bye next week then maybe? I don't know.
No, because they have the extended weekend before week 4.
Oh, yeah. Watch it, and they're like, hey, by the way, in week 4, you're going to England.
I think the Giants are playing in Germany.
Are they?
Versus the Panthers. No one's going to want to go to that game. Although I don't know about the Germans.
The Germans are going to football. They like football.
You told me a German word the other day that was very funny.
Krankenwagen.
And what is that?
It means ambulance.
That. I thought that's very funny.
Like, hey, can you call the ambulance?
Hold
you
on.
mean the Krankenwagen?
I'm going to get my Kraken wagon.
Like,
Yes, you are. And we acknowledge you.
wow, they don't have their bye week till week 12.
Oh, there we go.
Oh. Ooh, we're gonna get Grayson Waller effect next week on NXT, huh? Grayson Waller is such a troll.
He really is. He's very good at it,
He's
too.
incredible at it.
So glad Lola can count to 4.
We're gonna get like 5 minutes for this match, max. Oh,
Damn. We're totally getting Jada Parker here.
yeah, 100%.
My God.
Yeah, we're definitely getting a Jada Parker run in here.
JC Jane has some Britt Baker vibes to her.
Ooh, okay, yeah. I can see it. I can see that.
At least this version of JC Jane.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge JC Jane fan. I was a Toxic Attraction fan
Yes.
more than I was a JC Jane fan.
Lola Vice has kind of gotten lost in the wind. Since
She has.
losing at Battleground.
No, Heat Wave.
The one in was that the one in the Apex?
The one of the Apex was Battleground, but that's where Roxy faced Jordan.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, it was Heat Wave that
Really felt like there was more there.
There was, and
especially
there
for the way
is.
Lola performed.
There still is though, like, and this is wow.
That was less than 5 minutes.
That was less than. It was like 3 minutes.
There we go.
Here comes Jada.
Jesus. Oh.
Jasmine, you got to get up and over that. Yeah, come on.
Whoa. I would not want to be on the receiving end of either of these arguing with me.
No, not at all.
He got changed?
Yeah. It's time to go home.
It's like a Mick Rocky moment
It
right
really,
here.
I was just about to make the same comparison.
Here comes Chad Gable. Aw.
Adorable.
So was the deal was he gets to be on WWE TV as long as he wears a Shawn Michaels shirt?
It's a great shirt, though. I mean, I would wear that shirt. All right. It's 9:55. We're in our last commercial. They're going to 10:52.
Jeez, don't say that. Maybe we actually get the contract signed now. Make it
I
official.
doubt it. I doubt it. Ethan's gonna keep dodging, which is actually like that could make this a lot of fun. Let Ethan keep dodging. Like we've got 2 weeks till Chicago. Like you can even take it to Chicago, and like, oh, Ethan still hasn't signed. Is it gonna happen? It's the main event. Like you could play this out, have fun with it. Like that's what I'm saying is, you know, we all like, because if they just sign it tonight, then we're gonna get the typical like next week's promo is I'm gonna be you, no, I'm gonna be you. No,
then they're gonna do the brawl where everyone has to come separate them.
Right. So don't do something different. Don't sign the contract. Let Ethan keep dodging this. It makes it interesting. Do we really think Snoop Dogg is the person to be coaching people on how to sing?
No.
Did Snoop give up weed?
No, that was a marketing ploy
Oh.
for a smokeless fire pit.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, you can relate. I have to wake up early tomorrow, and now I'm afraid I'm not going to wake up. And I'm normally up every day early.
You're gonna get up. I know you're gonna get up.
I'm going to have to set an alarm.
If I didn't have to go somewhere else, I'd come with you just to come, but I have to go somewhere else. You know.
Oh, your favorite place?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Very interesting.
So next week is the last Tuesday
Yep. On USA.
on USA.
Then we have 5 years of NXT on CW until it moves to Netflix.
Seems about right. The ascension of Ren Sinclair to this title match has been swift and in a hurry,
Yeah.
and she has done it herself.
And she just smacked Kalani Jordan in the face for it. Wow. Wow.
Hey, Tyrese, Magic might be better than you guys this year. Well, Sexy Red returns to NXT on October 8th.
Oh. I don't remember her.
She was at the UFC Apex.
Oh, the rapper.
Yeah.
That'd be fun, I guess. Trick can't talk.
Please don't ever sign my forehead with one of your loafers.
Wow. Wow. You're from Canada. You don't even like basketball. Punk's back.
Is he the special
Oh, is he
referee?
gonna be a special guest referee for them?
Triple threat. Everyone gets a microphone.
Everyone gets a microphone. Dang, Punk. Okay.
There we go. There's our announcement.
Yep.
I might get my 10:08 hard out.
Ah.
They do this now. They have nothing to do for the next week.
What the Punk? Punk is just in the background being a troll.
Few seconds short.
Let's see. Let's see.
Nope.
Ah.
Few seconds short.
Few
2
seconds.
hours and this computer is going to die. 2 hours off the charger.
All right.
Well, that was chaotic.
That was chaos tonight.
That was definitely chaotic, but we are 2 weeks away from Chicago.
Dos Weekos.
I got nothing after that.
You don't? I got plenty. We can keep going for 2 more hours. Apparently, Trick and Ethan are fighting for the next 2 weeks, like until So, well, I'm Bear. That's Hosier. We are WrestlePool, and we are for